Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Way of the Brush with me, your host, Kris, aka the Name Butcher, aka Hey You Get Off My Lawn, aka Kris, you're being creepy again. Way of the Brush, the most informative 120 minutes on the internet on the wargaming lifestyle. We'll talk about painting, terrain, conversions, and everything under the sun. If you're a first-time viewer, we do a lot of painting talk, as well as a lot of what's under the sun, meaning no topics are barred. This can go anywhere. So if you want to help keep the show on track, submit your questions if you're attending live, whichever direction the chat might be in for you, and feel free to ask whatever questions. There are no dumb questions. I know that there are people that are brand new to this hobby, and I know there are people who've been around for many, many years. So I'm welcome any and all questions that you may have, preferably painting related. But whatever. If you're not attending live, you can submit your emails to Kris@wayofthebrush.com. If you're going to send pictures, send them as attachments in the email. Don't send it off as links to other sites because it just won't do it. It's annoying, oftentimes because it's ads and crap like that. So send it as attachments. Do it. Go. Now. Do it. Also, it's in the description below as well. And, of course, a link to wayofthebrush.com. Central hub of all this silliness has the links to all the social medias as well as Discord. Join us on Discord. It's a lot of fun. We keep the conversation rolling there 24/7. And, only one rule. Don't be a dick. That's it. It's the only rule. It's a very broad rule. Oi, geez Louise. George, subscribed. Boo. There we go. George, stroking. Oh, it's gone. Just a couple strokes. Like a 2-stroke engine. And he was done. Anyway. Also at wayofthebrush.com, you'll find links for t-shirts. Also down below as well if you're watching this on YouTube. T-shirts. Want to get a t-shirt? Look like a connoisseur of all that is good and holy in this world. They're wearing a Way of the Brush t-shirt. And if you purchase yourself a shirt, send a picture of yourself in your shirt and I will add it to the Monkey Shrine, which is also at wayofthebrush.com. Because it's nice to put a face to the name. And a name to the face. And a face to a face, and a name to a name. You also find links for Patreon. Huge thank you to all my patrons. Without your support, this channel just would not be able to continue to do what it is that I do. And so, huge thank you to everybody who does. There are varying tiers of support, and a huge thank you to everybody who does. If you're not able to support monetarily, i.e. money, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and all that stuff, all the interactions, helps as well. And it helps, it pleases the algorithm gods. Really, that's oi, geez Louise. Sir Peanut Butter. Oh, Sir Peanut Butter. How many strokes are we gonna get? We're gonna get 4? 5. Oh. That's not bad. It's getting weird already. It's already, we're only 4 minutes into the show and we're already pretty weird. Where am I in this spiel? I can't even remember. I'm getting interrupted here. So interacting. Algorithm gods. Huge thank you. Big thank you to Carl, Guide Me Your Alfair, Beer and Blood Bowl channel. Check it out. We always take time to thank Carl, even though he is no longer with us, for taking the time out of his busy day to create the email jingles that play before the email segments of the show. And so always much love to Carl. And of course, speaking of love, much love to my baby brother Evan for creating the intro, outro music that plays the begin and end of the show. So always much love to my baby bro, Evan. Much love. Much love. And if you're into rare comics, like rare, EB Comics, it's in the description below. And you know what? All the information's down below. It's all there. Just check out the description. I know people don't really, it seems like people don't really check out descriptions. I don't know why that is. Because a lot of times, a lot of videos, they'll post a lot of the information, whatever they're talking about in the video and whatever auxiliary. And of course, if there's, if they have links for whatever products they're using or whatever's, people don't seem to click on descriptions. I don't know why that is. But right away, people will jump right into the comments and read whatever goofy ass comments are there. I don't know. I mean, we might as well, YouTube might as well forgo the description box and just have, you can just fill out, in the comments, the video information, because people just ignore the description box anyway. So, I don't know. I'm whining already. I'm complaining. For God's sakes, I'm already complaining. Who's joining us already today? I can see... Which way did this go? Does this go this way or that way? Oh, I get lost all the time. Wolf Priest, Carl, Jarl. See Jarl? Jarl? Carl. Aru. Aru. All right. Sir Peanut Butter, morning, Kris and Peeps, morning. B-Man, hey. Alex Legault, good afternoon. Demon Monkey Butt, oh. I was like, that's my own Demon Monkey Butt. I thought somebody came in with the name Demon Monkey Butt. I was going to think, that's my Demon Monkey Butt. You can't take my Demon Monkey Butt's name. He should have a countermeasure for that, for Smurfs. He should have an anti-smurfing tool. I don't know, whatever that is. Wolf Priest Jarl. I'll say Jarl. Question. Golden Demon Award is coming again. Are you joining in the fun? Am I going to enter a Golden Demon? I don't know. See, one of the things that I have, like painting competitions aside, I've mentioned many times my stance on painting competitions. If you really want to know my stance, I can't explain it further. But as far as, partaking, I'm not planning on it. Mainly because, well, I mean, there is going to be a Golden Demon I'm pretty sure they're planning on doing it at Adepticon this year, or this next coming Adepticon. I might enter some pieces. I don't know. I mean, I just might enter them, just, say I entered. I'm not really that hung up on, awards. I don't know. But, yeah. Same with Creature Casters. I've been meaning to get a piece done for that. For Creature Casters Resin Beast, and it's production schedules, and working on a competition type piece. I don't know. It's very draining, and you need a lot of time to work on it because and just the way my schedule goes, it's just, I'm constantly in influx of projects. And, I'm also making videos all the time. And that takes up a great deal of time. And if you're not sure how long a video tutorial, similar to what I do, give it a try. Go ahead, give it a try. Film yourself painting. And then edit it. And, you get an idea on how much work's involved. A good deal. But yeah, I mean, as far as Golden Demons though, I mean, I'm like 99% going to the next Adepticon, like 99.999 repeat, and I might bring stuff. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends on how I get there. If I've got room to carry stuff. And transporting fragile little models great distances fills me with anxiety. Just because, there's so many different ways that you spend, 100 plus hours working on a project just to have it snap in half while you were, transporting it to a location. It's just no, it fills me with dread. Anxiety levels, increase. It's not a lot of fun. It's stressful, And again, I mean, my stance on painting competitions, notwithstanding, I mean. Sophie Wild, hey, Kris. Hey, Chist. Kris, Chist, hey, Chist. What? Sophie, hey, Kris, and chat. Oh, chat. I was like, Sophie, what are you talking about? Evan Belleau, sup, everybody? Sup. Sir Peanut Butter. Some people only need 4 strokes. Well, that's what I'm saying. George was only 2 strokes. Sir Peanut Butter went 4. Just saying. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. So what's on the agenda for today? Well, you might have guessed it, but we are going to do a giveaway. Finally. I think I posted the video 2 weeks ago. by Neatfi. A lamp right here. Oi, am I in frame? I got to see if I'm in frame yet. There we go. Oh, no, we're not in frame. Here, I got to move my chair over. So, giving away one of these today. One lucky viewer. One of you. Now, you don't have to be here to win it. You just had to leave a comment on the review video for this. And yeah, you're in. And of course, all my patrons, they're already automatically in. And so, you know, that's it. You don't have to be here. In fact, you can all leave. Go ahead. I'll draw it later. But yeah, it's an LED task lamp with clamp, as opposed to the task lamp without the clamp. Not the clamp. just for anybody who wonders. I'm pretty sure, because basically they offer it in many different colors, and so if you happen to be the winner, I'm not 100% sure if they're just going to send you a black one or if they're going to allow for a pickage. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on any of that. But yeah, it's super bright LED as opposed to the super dim ones, because you know there's a huge market for that, super dim lamps, right? Super bright, and I can attest it's super bright. I'm actually using it to illuminate myself right now, and in fact, if I were to maneuver the light, because basically whenever I do this show, I always just use my desk lamp to, you know, cast this light on myself. But to give you an idea how bright it is, watch how it washes out the background. That's pretty darn bright. That's pretty. See, look at it, almost completely washes away all the red from the light. And then see, boom, back to mood light. Back to the mood light. Mood. It's all about mood. So anyway, yeah. So we're giving this guy away. It's dimmable. I'm pretty sure I said that in that video. It's got a clamp, as opposed to the ones that don't come with clamps. I don't know who's selling these without the clamps, but it's just a metal C-clamp. I know we were having a discussion on Discord this morning about this. It's just a regular C-clamp. That's all it is. It's not, you know, it's not. Now, mind you, I mean, like, if anybody wants the C-clamp extraordinaire, look for Manfrotto's C-clamp. They have a clamp. It's by Manfrotto. Manfrotto makes photography equipment and tripods and stuff like that. I have one attached to my desk right now, and it's like the jaws of life. That's a C-clamp. But it's expensive. But it's heavy duty. So yeah. So anyway, that's it. We're giving this guy away. We're giving one of these away. So, when are we going to do that? Well, we'll do it in a bit later, I guess. I don't know. Is there anything else we can talk about with this lamp? It's 20 inches. Oh, here we go. It's got more info on the box here. It's a task lamp with a clamp. Super bright LED. SMD LEDs. Now, from my understanding, SMD LEDs are the small ones, aren't they? But these don't look like small ones. These look like those big ones. The big, like, they're like 5 centimeters, I think. They look pretty big. I mean, when I dim this down, you can see all the LEDs, and they look like big LEDs. I wouldn't think they were SMD LEDs, because I'm pretty sure SMD LEDs are like really small, right? Anyway, it's 20-inch size, but if you go to the site, or I have the affiliate link in the description below, they have bigger sizes as well. So, you know, 4 levels of brightness. We demonstrated that in the review. It's dimmable, as opposed to the undimmables. Eye-caring LED. It cares for your eyes. People, it cares for your eyes. It cares about your eyes. It's like little hearts. It just beams like Care Bear energy from the belly. It just beams into your eyes. Adjustable arm. Because, you know, you got to adjust it. Stays in place. As opposed to the ones that move around. The lamps that move, they're like little robotic lamps. Man, I'm getting hot. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's getting kind of toasty in here. So if you hear a little droning sound in the background, that's my fan. I apologize. I'm trying to move it to a position where it doesn't vibrate as much. I think that should be okay. I do apologize, but whatever. I'm roasting here. It smells like a cooked ham in here. Ideal for home and office. There we go. And also, you know, live streaming. Apparently. There's many uses. It's a lamp. It's a lamp. I mean, like, you know, it's got tons of uses, right? So, you know, it's a lamp. I mean, what more do you need? Where the hell am I? Nathaniel, greetings, Kris and fellow Monkey. How's life been? Life's treating you today? Life's treating me fairly well. Can't complain. And even if it was, I probably wouldn't complain. I'm not much of a complainer. Mainly because it's just my outlook on life. Complaining does no good. Like, what's the point of complaining? What is the point of complaining? Tell me, please. Because I'm in the dark here, folks. I'm in the dark. What is the point of complaining? Okay? If it's really, really hot outside and you're walking with your mate and you go, wow! Oh, this heat. Oh. Yeah, it's fucking obvious because the person's experiencing it at the exact same time as you. So what is the point of making that proclamation that it's fucking ridiculously hot and you're uncomfortable and sticky and just whining? What is the point of that? See, I don't do that kind of stuff. Well, I tried it not to. I'm very self-conscious about that kind of shit. But what is the point? Help me understand, folks, because maybe there's a point there I'm missing, you know? Like, am I just dense? I'm sure I'm dense, but, you know. Jabba's left nut. Did I win? Not yet. Wink, wink. The B-Man. Pretty sure I just saw my name on that Neatfi box. Did you? I didn't write it. Was it already there? Or was it dimmable? Do you go by dimmable now? Can I call you dimmable? Nathaniel. Can we still participate? Well, you're I'm pretty sure, aren't you already entered? Didn't I? I'm pretty sure I copied your name down. Because I copied everybody's name from the video. And, of course, I threw in all my patrons as well. And, yeah. So, if you left a comment, give me Neatfi on that video, yeah, you're entered. I'm pretty sure I added your name. Pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Wolf Priest, Jarl. Big box enough to be used as a weapon. Don't step into the light. Nope. Don't go into that light. Rage. Sophie, no need to do a Dr. W for the winner, Kris. Just post it over here. LOL. Looks like a decent light. Yeah, I like it. I've been using it, for weeks now. I never turn it off, as I think I mentioned in that update video. Again, it's, I like it. It's a good size. It's got tons of LEDs in it. I thought it was going to be more like, like I've seen some LED lights where there's just kind of strings and then they just have like the parts on them to like help the illumination. But no, I can see all the, like, even right now. Am I on maximum brightness? I think I am. Yeah. Because that's like the 25%. See how dim that is? And that's off. Of course, we could always just stay off. Go for some real mood lighting. While we all listen to my fan. Oi, Fritz. It is bright, though. Anyway. I like it. I mean, sure, they sent it to me, and, But yeah. Like I said, I have another lamp that's like of similar construction. I wouldn't be shocked if it was the same manufacturer, just, like a relabeling. And the other lamp I have that's of very similar construction. It just has the big diopter lens in it, but it's got a ring light of LEDs. And it's not as many LEDs as this. This is like probably 3 times as many LEDs as what that ring light one does. And, it's in a nice long format, nice and stretched out. And so I was actually working and painting and stuff like that. And I just had it propped up just over my head, and it gave me a nice broad light over my work area. So it actually is really quite good in that regards. If you are shopping for a light, like for a long time I've always just used like desk lamps with just a singular bulb, and that got me by. But it wasn't until like I was starting using bigger LED light arrangements that I really started to appreciate like a wider cone of illumination in my work area. And with this one, yeah, I like it. And they even have bigger. They have a 23 inch. 3 inches doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, it all depends on, how you use it. The 3 inches, I'm saying. But yeah, lamp. Giving it away today. So stay tuned. When we give it away, I don't know. I guess really whenever anybody starts to get impatient. We're going to do the giveaway in the typical fashion in which how I do giveaways. So if you're familiar with how giveaway work on this show, you know how it's going to work. Basically, I put everybody's name in a list, and then I go to random.org, and I input how many people there are, and then I click it 3 times, and on the 3rd time, that is our accepted value. Then I'll send that person a message, or if they're attending live, they can immediately answer me right away. But I'll send them a message, and if they don't get back to me, well then, I don't know. They miss out, and I'll have to redraw again, I guess. I don't know. Does that seem fair? I don't know. That's the way I've always done it. We've survived this far, so I don't know. Goes to Starman. I'm late. Finished my uni semester on Wednesday, so I'm at home for the week. Nice. Hopefully you did well this year. Hopefully you did well. And hopefully you've earned your summer vacation. Or maybe you're going to summer school. I don't know. Either way, good job. Pat yourself on the back. Alex Legault. So if I stare into the eye-carrying light, I'll never need glasses? Neat. Yeah, neat. Neat. Fee. Yeah, yeah, it's eye-carrying, man. I mean, I'm not even sure what that means as far as, like, I guess maybe because it's got the diffuser. It's not direct, light. It's got the diffuser, so it diffuses the light, which is easier on your eyes than, a hard light. Aaron Seach and Destroy Seach. Seach and Destroy Seach. Aaron Seach and Destroy Seach. Howdy, Kris and fellow primates. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, Aaron. AD. Hi, guys. Hi. Keoma. Hey. I did not miss it? No. Not yet. I usually, ramble on for a bit before I do the draw. Just a way to keep you guys here while I talk to the camera, I guess. Just drag it out. Everybody's like, come on, just draw. I want to know if I won. Benchun. I already got a Neatfi great lamp. Nice to see you collab with them. Yeah, well, they reached out to me. So, and I was like, I never heard of them. So I did some research beforehand, I mean, it's just good. Makes sense, right? And everything seemed to be on the up and up and everything like that. Of course, we did run into one little issue with the affiliate link, which you can see down below if you really want to check it out. They weren't shipping to Canada. And I'm in Canada. And, people have expressed interest in Canada, and they couldn't complete the transaction on their website to ship to Canada. So I had to ask them, and then of course they said, oh, well, yeah, that's an oversight. And they fixed it, and bang, yeah, you can go. So as far as I know, they ship to the US, Canada, UK, a bunch of other places. I don't know if it's worldwide, because it seems like they list off a bunch of places, but yeah. I don't know. Not my company. Nathaniel. Candlelight dinner times made easy by Neatfi. Yeah. Just use the light wherever, right? Just buy a bunch of them. Just have them all over your house. But that's the thing, though, is they offer them in different colors. So, like why not, right? I mean, if you have, a particular color scheme going on in your living room, and maybe you have, like, a desk in your living room, and you want it to, fit aesthetically with your living room, yeah, you can. Because it's not just a white or black. Usually all these lamps, right, all these desk lamps, they just come in white or black. But here, they're offering them in different colors, and so that's kind of interesting. It's interesting. It's not like I'm really fired up about it. I like them either black or white, preferably black, because all my other lamps and everything, all my equipment and everything is all black anyway. So, once you go black, right? Peter Luridson. Hello there. Hello. Ghost Dog Bay. What airbrush would you recommend for a beginner who's thinking about starting up with minis? What airbrush? Well, whenever I'm asked this question, I always recommend the Patriot 105 from Badger. You're on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I have the Amazon thingy, the box where you can see like equipment, and I'm pretty sure Badger. It's all the Badger stuff in there. It's what I've used. It's what I've learned off of. I'm very familiar with Awada and other companies and stuff like that, and they're all pretty comparable. I recommend Badger just because I've been using it for many, many years, and it's served me well. Like this. This is a Patriot 105 right here, and as long as you take care of it, it works well. Oh, there's still some air in here. Oh yeah. I did a final rinse with like just a little bit of iso alcohol just to clean. That's what I use, and I've been using it since I've been playing with all the Tamiya paints and everything. And so yeah, my airbrushes have never been cleaner because of all the iso alcohol I use and all the solutions and stuff, right? So yeah, the harder the paint, the easier it is to clean your brush, to maintain your brush. As long as you clean it and deliberately clean it, it's always going to be there for when you need it. So no matter what airbrush you get, just paramount, take care of it, clean it, learn everything you can about it, about taking it apart and cleaning it and stuff like that. I have done videos in the past, like on the Patriot 105, disassembling it, cleaning it, doing a thorough cleaning. It really doesn't require it all that often, because if you just keep the bowl clean, keep the nozzle clean, don't let paint build up at the end, at the tip, everything else it's pretty, it's only when you run into real kind of issues, the spring starts to get loose, or sometimes the paint builds up behind the cup but before the the main chamber where the trigger and spring lie. Sometimes paint gets caught in that space, and it'll make the needle stick. But other than that, yeah, that's it, man. It's really airbrushing is really not that complicated. What the most complicated part about airbrushing, airbrushing, it helps you speed up your overall process. So if you have a whack ton of models that you want to get through, and you want to do good, you want to make them look good in short time, yeah, airbrushing is definitely the tool that's going to help you there. If you are in the mindset that you're just going to become a better painter with the airbrush, let that go right now. The airbrush is not going to make you a better painter. It's an easier way to achieve certain effects and certain things and certain processes, but it's not going to make you a better painter, because there is a learning curve to it. Just like paintbrushes, airbrushes are the same kind of thing. There is a learning curve, and really the paramount thing is to take care of your tools. Take care of them, clean them. Do not let paint build up on them, on your bristle brushes or your airbrushes. So yeah, but yeah, I recommend the Badger Patriot 105 as a introductory type of airbrush. That's what I recommend. Where the hell am I? Nathaniel, 20 minutes in and we're comparing inches already. Kris the Starman, I think I did well. No got any results back yet, so hard to tell. Yeah. Aaron Seach, Google's fucking with my name. B-Man, I have the Patriot 105. It's good. Yeah. I recommend the Patriot 105 often. And I recommend Badger stuff often. because, well, I have a relationship with the owner of the company, and it's really the only airbrush that I've ever used. I have a Patriot 105, I have a Sotar 2020, I have a Renegade Chrome, I have the Patriot Extreme. I have a few Patriot 105s actually, but I also have the Patriot Extreme. I should use my Patriot Extreme more often because it's such a nice brush, and yeah. I just don't, because I mean, I use the Patriot 105 all the time, or I use my Renegade Chrome. I hardly ever use the Sotar, and I hardly ever use my Extreme. Both get the job done. And again, it illustrates my point whenever we get on this topic of airbrushes, that a lot of times as miniature painters painting our models, we don't use the airbrush like a brush. We use it like a spray gun, right? Versus artists who use it like a brush, like illustrators and those who do auto body, and you know what I mean? Those people are using the airbrush like a brush. Miniature painters, we don't use it like a brush. And if you don't understand what I mean, look up airbrushing videos and whatevers, and look at what the illustrators are doing, and look at what model painters are doing. They're just spraying, right? Sometimes coming close, but otherwise it's a spray gun. It's just to fill in paint on a space or create a fade or anything like that. Excuse me. Versus the illustrators, it's all about the technique, right? And that's like a brush. Miniature painters, we don't do that. So, yeah. So essentially, you can just get a spray gun or spray cans if you're, if you're wanting to, like for example, doing zenithal pre-shading, right? You can just do it with spray cans. Get a can of black, can of white, boom, you're done, right? You don't really need an airbrush for that, if that's the sort of thing you want to get into. Evan Belleau, always bet on black, but don't trust Wesley's tax advice. No, but see, like, I change the line. I always say bet on red. Get it? Yeah. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I know B-Man's laughing right now. I know the B-Man's laughing. He's like, red. Doomslayer, thanks for helping with the metallics a couple weeks ago. No problem. I did buy the Vallejo Metal Colors, and it is much more liquid than my other stuff. Your advice to go fast and use the glossy black helped a shit ton. A shit ton? It's a shit emoji. I was like, what's a poop ton? What's a poop ton? Anyway, yeah, using the gloss black as your prime, or even just as your base layer before laying metallic down, helps if your desire is to have a nice, shiny, metallic finish, right? For chrome, if you want to get into chrome paints like, Spastics or Maltau, All Clad, you know what? I have Tamiya's chrome. I don't even know if that would get me a purely chrome finish. I should try to see how, Tamiya. I doubt it. I don't think so. Because, when you look at, Molotov chrome, it looks like mercury. That's what it looks like. It looks like mercury, which you can see your reflection in the liquid itself, right? Spastics, when you give it a thorough mixing, you can start to see a mirror. Tamiya's, yeah, it looks like just a really bright metallic. It doesn't quite look like a chrome, but I may do a test on that just to see as comparative. But yeah, so I'm glad that helped, and yeah, good. Doomslayer, even with the Model Air metallics, which I used, much appreciated. Yeah, even with Citadel metallics on top of a gloss, Citadel metallics. And anybody who's tuned into me for any number of years knows that I was very critical of Citadel's metallics. And once I switched over to doing gloss primers if the model is predominantly going to be a metallic. Man, that changed the game for using Citadel metallics, because Citadel metallics on top of that gloss layer, it looks fabulous. Fabulous. Like finger snap and all. Like it's really good. And so it's changed my opinion. And in fact, when people complain about no good metallics, it is because of the surface of whatever they're painting and their primer or whatever that base layer is. That base layer needs to be perfectly smooth to reflect all that light. And then of course, if you finish it with gloss and protect it with gloss, it's going to be fabulous the entire time. So, you know, yeah. Sometimes it's not just, you know, our own techniques, you know. Coma. Only Badger airbrush I got here are the Sotar 2020. I like these harder Steenbeck top line brushes better. But that is a taste thing, and I find the HS brushes are easier to pick apart and put back together than the Badger brushes. Okay. I mean, they're all basically the same. I'm not sure how one would be easier than the other. They're all threaded. They all screw together. Unless, of course, I don't know. Are they clamping? Locking? I don't know. But either way. Evan Belleau, episode 349. Keep the bowl clean. You should keep your bowls clean. Doomslayer, I'm feeling adventurous with my current character model, Kris. I want to make his clothes look a little wet in some places, mostly a wet sack. Did you already try that and do a video somewhere? Like, for example, like somebody's holding a sack. The top part might be dry, but the bottom part might be wet because there's something wet inside. No, I don't think I have. It's interesting. No. I'm trying to think now what would make a good example of that. Like we've done in the past. I don't know if I've done it on the channel or if I've done it for mini wargaming. But I know I've done wet mud, going from dry to looking wet. That's the idea is similar, but it's not the same execution. But there's many ways to go about it, right? Because for one, it is tonal values, which will tell the viewer, like give them an impression of what they're looking at, right? So for example, if we're painting a sack and we go with lighter browns, but then we go with darker browns below, right? And we can create a slight fade between the two, but otherwise it is a fairly abrupt step. It all depends. Again, it all depends on how long that has been wet. If it's fresh wet, if it's, right? I think I'm kind of making my point here. And we could also add, semi-gloss or gloss to, enhance that further. But otherwise, yeah, that's very interesting. I have not done that myself. At least I don't think I have, honestly. If I'm being honest. I'm trying to think of if I have something that would make that like a very good example. Like something sizable. Like the first thing I was thinking of was the giant who's holding the sack. Not his sack, a sack. And yeah, from Citadel. One of those big giants. I know there's a big giant and he's holding like a big sack. And yeah. But I don't have anything where... I was about to say, I don't think I have anything with big sacks. No, because you know what? A lot of my models in my collection and stuff like that, there are a lot of futuristic sci-fi type stuff. I don't have a lot of fantasy type stuff. Other than the new Dominion box, that flushed me out with fantasy type models. Oh, and I just bought the little fisherman dudes. I got these guys. So I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, I'm working on the 2 little creatures that come in this box set. I'm working on these 2 guys. I haven't assembled the characters yet, but I'm going to paint them like how I painted the rest of my deep kit. And if you're curious about that, it's on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. You might have to go scrolling and find how I painted a what are they? Neanderthal? Thrall? Neanderthal? Something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint them like how I painted. Same thing. Just so that, you know, if I want to include the models in my army, I can. You know. Anyway, where the hell am I? Nathaniel. Oh, Tamiya is good, but you need a couple thin layers. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I've used Tamiya colors in the past, long time ago, and I've used them throughout the years, but I've only ever used the clear colors, and that was just for particular effects or for tinting canopies or blood effects and gore and, you know, things of that, slime and, you know, effects. Never really painting an entire model with them. And I was building up a collection of Tamiya paints because I was planning on doing my Bandai action figures, because I even have a couple cans of primer back there. And yeah, I've actually increased the number of Tamiya colors I own now, just from doing that sister battle, the Adeptus Sororitas from McFarlane. And I still have this guy to do. He's still in the box, but I still have this guy. I'm actually thinking of doing something special for him. I'm not sure if I'll do public videos on this guy. I actually might just do patron only videos on him, because he's gonna be. I'm gonna do a little bit of converting on him. I think, just a little. I also have a Necron. Oh, and I pre-ordered the flayed one. I pre-ordered a flayed one, so I've got one of those coming in as well. I'm looking forward to the flayed one. I'm kind of jazzed up for that, because I think I'm gonna go scary gross on him. Yeah, something horrifying. Fuck, where am I? Sophie, I know I've already asked and don't want to nag, but please, some freehand technique vids, please, Kris. Some freehand techniques. Yeah, I know, and I hear you. I heard you, loud and clear. The question is how do I arrange it for somebody who's not that comfortable with it, right? So that's what I've been kind of chewing on. It's in the back of my brain. It will happen. When? Can't say. How many? Don't know. Will it happen? Yes. Doomslayer, exactly. Coma. You got some small parts that are loose in the badge brushes that is not loose in the HS brushes. They attach them to other bigger parts. Interesting. Okay. No fucks given. What's up? Good morning, monkeys. My Dixie wrecked. My Dixie wrecked. Okay. Coma, like the nozzle in the Sotar, it's tiny. Yes. Alex Legault, episode 349, painting the giant's wet sack. Would it be funny to paint like a smaller fantasy model, and he's got a sack, and he's like, "Where did you get the sack from?" "Oh, I killed a giant and just, lopped off the scrotum, pulled out the bits, tanned it, hide it, everything like that, and then paint it, in fleshy tones, but then actually have like, some fuzzy bits on it to give it that real, scrotal impression." I don't know where we're going with any of that. And of course, here's the real question. And maybe there's some of you dungeon masters or, anybody like that. If you had a bag of carrying that was from a giant scrotum, if it got cold out, would the carrying capacity be reduced? And would it, when it's really, really hot out, would the carrying capacity be increased? These are the questions. This is why you guys tune in, for the really hard-hitting questions. Nathaniel, Inquisitor with a cape standing in the rain and would make a good mini for wet clothes example. Oh, yeah. Like somebody with a cloak and it looks wet. Yeah. Yeah. That'd make a good example. Do I have anything like that? Well, I guess even like a guy like even like the Blade Guard, right? He's got the loincloth thingy, and if you did the bottom part to look like it was wet, or to give the impression of being wet. But I wanted to, do something that was more specific to the question, right? So doing like a bag so that it has the impression that something is in there, because the other one that would be if the bag, right, say for example it had body parts, something gory and scary, and it's blood, and it's making the bag look wet to the point where maybe you start to see the blood, or how the color changes because the blood is starting to permeate through the cloth, that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of different directions you can go with that, right? Doomslayer, it's for Demon Prince of Nurgle, and I want to make his fanny pack sacks look wet. Okay, so they're really not that big then, we're talking about, right? So you want to have, yeah, I got you. Again, I'm still kind of looking around. like there's some examples on my desk I suppose I could use. But yeah. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Coma. Should be no surprise, but I got most of the Tamiya paints in my collection. Alex Legault, carrying capacity would be reduced, but the armor value would increase, and vice versa. No fucks given. Wouldn't it technically be the contents inside shrink, retract, and the density of the sack increases as it forms over the contents? Right, so would it be a magic bag of carrying, and when it's cold out, it reduces the size of the objects inside? Because, magic, right? And when it's cold, and then when it's really, really hot, it increases the size of the contents? Oh, man. I want to be in the D&D campaign that has that kind of shit going on. The scrotal bag of carrying. Oh shit. Doomslayer, sack with gory parts or something gross inside. You read my mind. Yeah. Well, I kind of figured as much, right? If somebody's really kind of wants to get that in depth, yeah. Like the simplest way to make that apparent to the viewer is working within the tonal values. So if it's browns, and you go lighter browns, and then you transition, but maintain, the bottom horizon line, kind of like, how we do like for vials and stuff like that, canisters and containers with liquid, right? And so you imagine that, that sack, the fluid, if it's filled with a fluid, or it's mostly filled with fluids, or it's chunks of whatever, right? That would sit kind of level, and that would be the most increased of, wetness, or what is it? What is the word I'm looking for when the liquid penetrates through a cloth? It permeates? Is that the word I'm looking for? It permeates to the surface? And so all you got to do is lighter browns, and then switch to a darker brown. You can have a slight transition in there, but I would go with a very minimal transition of change, and then have slightly darker values. And if you're imagining it being blood, you could also add a darker redder brown to that, and that will give the impressions of, I don't know what this is. I'm fondling this the bag of carrying, apparently. And, you can indicate that way. And then really quickly, you could probably finish it off with a satin varnish just on the darker part, and then hit the top part with a matte, so that way you have a visual contrast on how it looks. If you want to try it before I actually make a video demonstrating something like that, by all means. If you do, give it a shot. Either way, send me a pic, please. Or tag me in Instagram. If you post it on Instagram. If you do the Instagram thing. I don't know if you do that. But, yeah. Disco Duke. Hey, Kris. Managed to catch some of the show. Hope everyone is good. Yeah. Thanks, Disco. In fact, I think we'll jump over to the Instagram since I just mentioned it. I think we'll jump over to Instagram here in a moment. What time are we at? Holy cramoles. Really? Is that the time? We've already been talking for 52 minutes? Jeez. Everybody's like, just do the draw, for fuck's sakes. Nathaniel. Sack shrinks in cold as will inventory capacity. Will dry out in hot weather conditions. Starts to rot in humid conditions. You ever see those videos? I watch a lot of TikTok these days, and there's one video, and it makes me laugh every time. Apparently, flicking the tines of a comb near your cat will make them vomit or make them ill. And there was one person doing it, and then another person tries it with their cat, and the cat is like doing like he's gonna get sick. He doesn't actually go full on like pukey sounds. But yeah, so anybody out there with a cat, and if you have like a plastic comb and you run your finger down the tines of the comb, it creates an effect on the cat. I don't know, but anyway, let me know, and if you do, make a video and tag me in it, because I love to know, because like I don't own a cat, and I'm not that curious, and I'm not going to go to the animal shelter and pester all the cats trying to see if I can make them throw up. Anyway. The wannabe painter Dom. Hey folks, 10 minutes of the show, then off the night shift. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Yes, have a good shift. Stay safe. That's key. Alex Lugo. Would the bag risk contracting hydrosac? Or what is it? BSL? Is it BSL? Yeah, BSL. Ball stuck to leg. So like if you're carrying your bag of carrying and it's a humid day, does it automatically stick to you? all the guys out there are like, yo, yeah, we know the troubles of having a scrotum. All the girls out there, all one or two of you, are like, I don't get it. What's the big deal? It's a pain in the ass. Well, pain in the sack, really. Doomslayer. Kind of want to make it look like my prince is collecting scrotums now. Hey, a good idea is a good idea. She's collecting scrotums. Oh my god. That'd be the most horrifying demon ever. This guy just goes around. This dude, he's Lord of Skulls. He collects all the skulls. Who's this guy? Lord of Scrotums. What does he collect? Scrotums. He's the Lord of Scrotums. Holy shit. Oh man. Disco. Started to watch without headphones. I'll get my headphones now as my kids are in the room and I can already see where the show's going. Well, I tell you guys, man, you're supposed to keep things on track by asking your painting questions, but no, everybody wants to talk about scrotums. Evan Flow, I told you my character doesn't go through campaigns in tropics or deserts or swamps. There are logistical issues because magic stuff. Yeah, exactly. James and Kent, afternoon. Kris, afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. Kevin Cabal, Kris visits an animal shelter with a comb and 5 employees die in a torrent of cat vomit. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd get charged. I'm sure I'd get charged. Animal cruelty if I went into like animal shelter and started harassing all the cats. Come on, puke. try to flick the little tines, you know, ding ding ding. Yeah, apparently, I don't know. Anybody with a cat, let me know if that's true. Take a comb, plastic comb, and run your fingers down the ends of the tines like that to make them, you know, go ding 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 ding, like that kind of thing, and do that. And it's supposed to, you know, I don't know. Apparently, it's supposed to make the cat feel woozy. I don't know. James again. Scrotums and cat vomit. What the actual fuck? I know. Okay, you know what? I've got nothing. I cannot. If I was on court, I'd be like if I was in a courtroom right now, standing before the judge, I would just have to, you know, throw myself at the mercy of the court. Like I don't know what to do here. No fucks given. The way of the brush community is like the Trailer Park Boys of nerds. Nathaniel, make him a demonette and let her be an ex-wife, Black Widow type of scrotum collectress. Everyone's gonna have gone through a divorce, gets it. Collected everybody's nutsacks. Oof. I'm sure there's a few out there. For real. Disco Duke, does the fork trick work with lions and tigers too? If you have access to lions and tigers, give it a shot. If you do, get a video. Doomslayer, on the plus side, a giant sack knapsack would have hair to braid into straps and would get stuck on your back when it's humid out, and you wouldn't need the shoulder straps on a hot day. Alex Legault, ladies and gents, welcome to Way of the Brushes community of degenerates. Bunch of degens. Alright, speaking of degens, let's jump over to the Instagram portion of the show. Yeah, because we're getting on here. I want to keep this at 120 minutes today. So, if you want me to have a peek at what you're doing on Instagram, use the hashtag WayOfTheBrush on Instagram or wherever. Twitter's as well. Although Twitter's pretty toxic, but it's fun. But, you know. Anyway, Instagram, pretty pictures. I like the pretty pictures. Instagram, you know, it's a lot of fun. So, hashtag WayOfTheBrush, and, you know, we'll have a look at your work. I don't have a theme song for Instagram portion of the show, so it's just Instagram. It's Heretic Scots. I don't think these are new, though. Well, this one here from me is new. That's the Adeptus Sororitas. And, yeah, took some pretty pictures. I did a spinny twirly video showcase. Posted that yesterday. And, yeah. A lot of you seem to like it. I still need to do her custom head. So there will be a head swap at some point in the near future. But, yeah. First one. Let's have a look. This is from Disco Duke. There he is. Make sure we give that a like. Looks like some dungeon crawler adventures. What are these models from? It's probably in the description. The dwarf is the final character to be painted and join his companions in the adventures that await. Zealot Miniatures? Is that who that is? Zealot Miniatures? Okay. I'm not familiar with the Zealot Miniatures. Or maybe I am. I don't know. You know, I don't even know anymore. But very, very cool. Oh, they're blue tacked down. Okay. Do they have bases? Disco? Do they have bases? And they're just not done yet? Or I don't know. I like the Barbarian. I like your work on the flesh. I like how you picked out all the muscles and everything. The muscularity. I like the Wizard. He looks familiar. Like from an actual art piece or from a movie. Archer, warrior of some sort. Very cool. Elf dude thing with fiery hand. I like the colors. Another mage of some sort. Clark. Somebody. Whoa. Jesus. I thought I was having a stroke there for a sec, but no, it's video. My head is real close to the screen too, and I thought I was like falling into the screen. I said, oh fuck, I'm having a stroke. Oh, focus. There we go. Very cool. Yeah. Awesome stuff. That's listening to paint dry. Did a little interview with their channel. Is that last week? I think it was last week. It's another pretty picture of the thingamabobber. Snidely's Workshop. Finished some Saga Dark Age for a client using Citadel paint and Citadel contrast paint with Citadel Grassel Tufts. I want Grassel Tufts. Get some Grassel. Looks good. Effective. Straightforward. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, when you're doing like a big piece like that and somebody just wants them tabletop, yeah, bust out that contrast, get them done. Ooh, he's got somebody's head. Oh, look at that. I like the little base they're on. I think we had a look at these terrain pieces. I think. Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but these soldiers, are these guys more like Norse warriors or like Normans? Is that what they are? I don't know. I'm guessing. Or is it made of fantasy stuff? I don't know. But either way, very, very cool, Snidely. Thank you for sharing it with us on the Instagrams. That's just me. Just a still from the unboxing video. Ooh, Disco. Finished off this 135 scale German semi-track SDKF 71 winter camo. Added some weathering onto the bodywork. Then put some of the foliage around it. Dusted over some snow. Set on a display plinth. Also with some soil and snow. The foliage is removable so you can still see the model below. Really? That's very cool. Well, now I want to see that. Now, your process for creating the camouflage tarps, is it simply a cloth and then you're soaking it in like PVA glue and then letting it drape? Is that what you do? Kind of like, you know, you're kind of sculpting, kind of almost like, you know, when you work with like paper mache kind of thing. Is that what you're doing, Disco? I guess it would help if I had the chat up. I could see what Disco is saying. Disco. They will have bases, but the minis are complete replacement under updated set for the hero quest, so I'll do the bases when the whole set is done. Oh, cool. Okay. Going in the library, Nathaniel. Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? What movie is that from? Anybody can tell me. Conan the Librarian. I'm sure some of you fucking nerds know. Just like I know, because I'm a fucking nerd. I like this though, man. Every time I see you posting stuff on like the World War II stuff, it always reminds me I got to get my bulldog done. I just have not sat down and, you know, been serious about. Oh, and that was the other reason why I was picking up my Tamiya colors as well, because I was going to use them on my World War II stuff, my model kits. Nice work on the snow on the windshield. I kind of like that. I think what also would have really sold it is if you created those streaks, like, you know, where the wipers move on that surface and then had like more debris on the outer edges. You know what I mean? Like to create the actual sense of the scale. I also feel like some of that snow feels a bit like, you know, you're dusting a cake. It feels a bit uniform. I'm not sure how you would remove that. Like where it would actually gather. You know what I mean? But I guess like the feeling is that this is in, yeah, it's already set up and they're in place, and yeah. Interesting. I mean, don't change a thing. I'm not recommending you change anything, but yeah. I dig it. I think some of the drape would help, especially on the back part, like that back sector where it just kind of just tapers or kind of drapes right off the tank. It almost feels like it's supposed to be part of a tent or something. I think that would be the next thing if you're doing this kind of stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. Disco. The cloth is bandaged that was dyed with the cloth dye, then sprayed with white primer. Let it dry, and you can lay it on the model and soften it with water. Interesting. Whenever I was doing like this camel cloth, way back in the day when I was collecting Imperial Guard, and I remember seeing an article. I can't remember if it was Scale Modelers or if it was Warhammer, but it recommended using gauze with thinned down PVA glue. Soak the gauze in it, and then as it becomes a little bit tacky, whatever, you move it into position. Creating like the camel rolls and stuff like that, and you just kind of give it a depression and let it dry, and it looks the part, right? Because like on the gun itself, that feels very natural, but like the one that's hanging over the driver's seat, it feels very stiff, and I feel like it should drape more over the seat and off the tank. Like everything should just kind of hang a bit more. But really good stuff. Oh, the bearded Yeti painting. Griff Oberwald for Blood Bowl, all done part from the base. Really good stuff. I like the gold. Nice work on his flesh too. Nice and clean. Has a very heavy metal style painting to it. I like heavy metal. Some people don't care for it. I do. I like it. I like all sorts of ways of painting miniatures. It's fun. I mean, there's probably about 5 categories in which painting miniatures falls in, that everybody pretty much paints their models. But yeah, maybe even 4. But yeah, it's really good. I like that. I like the color scheme. I like the model too. I mean, I like Griff Oberwald. I have the Forge World one. I have the classic 2nd edition one. Is it 2nd edition? Yeah, the old metal one. And I have this one as well, because I have Blood Bowl, which I haven't even fucking worked on yet. So many projects. Oh, this asshole. Ooh, it's from Alex. Pulled back a bit on the color variety. Probably my favorite painting model from the faction yet. Yes, I concur. Yeah. The glowiness in the chest is really good. The gun looks really good. The blade is good. I think the glow around the runes could have been pulled back a bit. Next time. I wouldn't change anything here. I like the base too. You don't often see the robots in snow. And it is a nice way to frame the model too, in a kind of a really light base, because he's pretty dark. Of course, it can kind of conflict with the light sourcing on the model, but yeah, I like the metallic blue. I like that. Yeah, das ist gut. Really good work, Alex. Oh, a Chronomancer, or no, what the hell is he? Rounding up the last Necron characters from the Indominus box. I don't even think I've assembled this guy yet. I still have him. He's pointing like, who the fuck are you talking to? You watch your fucking P's and Q's, bud. I'll stick this big fucking giant pike up your ass. If Necrons talk like that. I don't think Necrons talk like that. I like the glow on the staff. I like overall color scheme, the base, yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's really good work. Nice and clean. Consistent with the other models. Oh, and his little thralls. He's like, get him. He's over there. Irish mini gamer. Well. It's been a while, and it's in a new country, but finished a little painting again. Very cool. Got some snipers, some scoots. Nice and clean. Straightforward. Like the bases. Like green stuff. Is that what they are? Just little green stuff toppers with like a texture rolled on. I think that's what that is, eh? Yeah. No, and like I recommend it all the time. Just work on laying down a nice, smooth, even base coat. Work on a good prime. Drill out the barrels, knock all the mold lines down, and the model's going to look good, even just with a flat base coat and maybe a shade wash. Or if you just did a fairly heavy contrast application, but like contrast paint is what I'm talking about. And models look really great. Sure, you can get into all the edge highlighting and transitions and effects. I like this model. It's a really good job on this. Oh, we already looked at this one. And we looked at this one. I think we're all caught up on the Instagrams. Apparently. Because now it's not loading. What am I fucking staring at here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ave. It's Ave's Minis. Ave's Minis. Yeah. So, again, if you want Kris to have a peek at your Instagrams, use the hashtag Way of the Brush, and I will have a peek at it. Kevin Cabal, UHF, Weird Al, man after my own heart. James Kent, that's bird poop on half of the on the track windshield, right? Yeah, it's bird poop. D Frank, smiley. Disco Duke. Oh, I already read. Nathaniel, how snow gathers is also influenced by wind directions. Yes, right. But see, the thing is that he's representing, like, it's parked and they're all set up and they're getting ready to start shooting, kind of thing, or on guard, whatever it is, right? So I mean, having a fairly uniform kind of application of snow on it does make sense in that regard. It's just, I don't know. It felt a bit kind of uniform, how it's just kind of like little spots of snow here and there, right? Versus if it was, kind of gathering on some key spots. You know what I mean? It's especially when dealing with, models and stuff like that, and dealing with senses of scale, oftentimes less is more. But sometimes the overwhelming amount of snow can also illustrate, the point as well. But, yeah, it's a tough call. You know what I mean? And when going for senses of scale and stuff like that, one really should observe, source material and frames of reference and, all these things to really kind of convey, because scale modeling is a challenge, because the goal is to make it look as real or as close to the real thing as possible at a smaller scale, right? So that if you took a picture of it, you couldn't tell if you were looking at the actual thing, right? That's the win in scale modeling, is if you do that model and you can't discern whether that's, like from a picture, of course, not actually looking at a fucking small submarine. I mean, like, it's a small submarine. But what I'm saying is, like, for the picture, and I can't tell if that was like, if that's real or if that's, right? That's kind of the goal. Jabba's Left Nut. If you want to freak cats out, put a cucumber behind them when they're not looking. My girlfriend just showed me some videos. They think they were snakes. Yeah, apparently that one is real. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of curious about the comb thing, right? So please, somebody, please, for the love of God, all you cat owners, and I'm sure there's a whole bunch of you that have cats, let me know, please. Tag me in it. Alex Legault, the blade is color shift between purple and green, and the blue shifts to purple too. Oh. Have you ever tried doing like the 360? Like take like a little video and just do a 360? Even just hold it in your hand and just let the light play on it. I know like color shifts, getting good pics and videos of the color shifting is a challenge. But yeah. Nathaniel, gotta go. We'll check later for the lottery. See you later. Later, dude. Dark Mission. Night Shift is my fave armor model on YouTube. I'm not familiar with him, but yeah, send me a link. Post in the Discord. Dark. There's a couple other scale modelers I look at on YouTube that I'm a fan of. Tagamo is one. I really watch him because a lot of the work he's doing is he's doing a lot with the LEDs and stuff like that, and that's something that I'm been wanting to dabble in. I still have not gotten around to picking up just like LED kits, and I have a soldering iron, but God knows where it is. But yeah, Kaylee Larson, there she is. What is up? What's up? Kaylee, are you streaming right now? I don't know. Are you? Are you retarded? Do you want me to be retarded? Kaylee's are you mostly a commission painter? I don't know, but yeah. No, just painting, watching you. Oh, jeez. Good God. How are you even getting any? I hope you haven't been listening like the entire time, for God's sakes. Not that I'm embarrassed for me. But I don't know why anybody would even be tuned in to what I'm talking about. Yes, full-time commission. You are a full-time commission. Okay. Because I know Kaylee, like, whenever I'm able to catch some of her streams, she's, last projects I saw you were working on was, like, some Space Marines. Some green Space Marines, I think. And, it's kind of interesting. Kaylee's got a, petting zoo at her house. So it's kind of interesting. No, only like 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Good. Don't rewind it. Don't watch what you missed. It's weird. What time we at here? Holy cramoles. You know what? Okay, let's knock out an email because we can and we shall. Oh, you know what we never did either? We never jumped over to the Games Workshop side of things. What's for pre-order? What the fuck is this? I'm in a queue. I refreshed the page for ordering stuff on G-Dubs. I'm in the queue apparently. What the fuck is going on here? Some important stuff to know. You're in a queue. No shit. You don't have to refresh your page. But if you do, you won't lose your place in line. Well, beauty. So wait, I'm taking up a space in line right now? For anybody who wants to get Dominion? I feel kind of bad now. Oh, can I switch? Españolas? Francais? Italianos? I don't know. Is that Japanese? Is that Chinese? I always get them confused. Korean I can spot pretty easily, but in Japanese it's kind of a mix of like more open characters and more closed characters, whereas like Chinese it's more closed characters. I don't know. Does anybody know? Is that Japanese or Chinese? I'm gonna say Japanese because there is a G-Dubs in Japanese and Japan. Oh, there's one in China as well, isn't there? I don't fucking know. I don't know. What am I, a fucking tour guide here? I'm in the queue. I can't even look at the thing. I can't look at the thing. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm pissed now. All right, I left the site. I'm done. I'm fucked off from that. So. Where am I here? Kaylee, you're gonna make me watch the video on demand? Oh God, no! Don't do it, Kaylee. Don't do it. Good God, don't do it. Yeah, they're doing a queue system now to stop the store from getting overwhelmed. Interesting. James Kent, is Age of Sigmar pre-order day? Yes, it is Age of Sigmar pre-order day 3.0. Everybody's getting Dominion box. I saw that you can get the rulebook separate. It has like a collector's edition and a bunch of other gibbly-gook. Yeah. So if you're interested in Dominion, it's like Indominus. You know, it's a whole whack ton of models and the rule book. I mean, you know, what more do you need? Oh, but what I do like is that the Age of Sigmar includes the cards for the units. I like that. I like that. Indominus should have done the same thing. They should have had the cards, because they do the same thing as Age of Sigmar, right? They have like little cards for the units and stuff, and they should have did the same thing with Indominus. They should have had, you know, I mean, it came with like the in the box booklet thing, but you want the cards. You want the cards. Get the cards. Dark Commission. If contrast instant colors had been developed earlier, then I'd probably have been able to make a better go of commission painting. They did exist, because all you need is flow aid to add it to any color, and you have contrast or Instacolor. That's all it is. It's just a additive to the surface tension. You just change the surface tension and it does the exact same shit. I use Liquitex flow aid all the time. I use that all the time, and you can change any color you want into a contrast. Although I have never done it with metallics, because there's no metallics, right, that have that surface change or surface tension change. But yeah, at least I don't think I've done it with contrast or with metallics. I don't think so. Maybe I have. I don't think I have, though. Is there really not? Well, I guess it might work in some instances. I'm just trying to think of, like, why would you want a metallic contrast paint, or, like, you know, paint like a contrast in a metallic form? Because what it's going to do is it's going to draw all the metallics into the recesses, tint the surface, but pull away from the edges. So you have to bear that in mind. See, I'm thinking of, like, say, worn bronze, where you want a deeper metallic in recesses, surface, and then pull away from the edge. But then it really, I guess, relies on your undercolor, because if you want the default black, yeah, it's not going to look quite right. But if you knew you wanted to look like a copper, then you could go with your light browns and reds and stuff like that, and your bronze, your darker browns, right? Your metallic. I don't know. Would you just go with grays? You know what I mean? Like, again, like, you know, there's some finagling to do, you know, using a contrast like paint as a metallic, because it's going to flow within the recesses, and, you know, yeah. Anyway, something to play with, I guess. James Kent was in the GW store earlier. They have a hotline type of deal, so if you go to the store today, you're almost guaranteed to get the order in. And the manager said it works well, but it hasn't been advertised enough. That's cool. That's cool. Just I guess they're making sure that everybody gets an order, and it's also to keep the scalpers from, you know, buying up all the copies, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Dark Commission. But I didn't know that. Right. Well, yeah. No fucks. If I sent you extra emails, I'm sorry. LOL. My phone was bugging. Was bugging? Well, here's a name I've not read before. Chemo Rasanen. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that name entirely wrong. I apologize. But name butcher. Nurgle rules. Again, good vibes. Nurgle does rule. Nurgle is. I am a follower of Nurgle. Nurgle is my patron god. Is my patron god. Alrighty, let's jump over to an email. Let's do this one, I guess. I haven't done this one a bit. If you're wearing headphones, turn them up or down, but here it comes. Email time. Email time. Oh shit, it's done. I never hear it on my end, so, you know. This one is from our good buddy Brandon, aka the B-Man. Need some CNC. I'm not liking this paint scheme much. I'm trying to go for something closer to the box art, but mine just looks dull. Never mind that I primed it with a rattle can on the most humid day of the year. I'll be using Airbrush for priming in a more controlled environment. Do I need to raise the highlights more? Increase the shadows? For the knight's armor, I used Blood Angel's contrast with a wash of non-oil overtop, highlighted with Mephiston red and Evil Sun's red. Steed's armor was Gull Vobek red and non-oil wash, and Gull Vobek Mephiston 50-50 highlight, followed by Mephiston red highlight. Thank you. Check out Tabletop Game Conquest Last Argument of Kings. Huh? Check out the Tabletop Game Conquest Last Argument of Kings. Interesting. I'll check it out. Alright. So, we're not happy with the armor. Yeah, there is a level of contrast needed to be made. I feel that really, I think that the gold elements are a little too bright. If you're looking for a dark and moody, I feel that it's the gold that should come down more. Deeper browns in the recesses. The armor plates, looking at the horse, I like it. But yeah, I think you can simply add just a bit of a light flesh tone to your highlight color, whatever that last highlight color. You could add something like, say, Acadian Flesh Tone or Bugman's Glow. Bugman's Glow probably a better one. Do a little bit of a highlight, and then if you really wanted to saturate it back to a red, you could use a thinned out red gloss or glaze, excuse me. Something like, like one of the clear colors, or even a contrast, thin it down and just gently apply it onto that surface. You're not looking to saturate the whole area. You're just looking to really kind of bring the highlights back in. And same thing with the red armor. You could also go with that trick. If you want to push it, and within the realm of red and not push towards the more yellow side of things, by adding a yellow going oranges. If you don't want to go that route, add like a bone color or even a flesh tone to the red and add highlights. That way, it will push a bit more of like a peachy color, But yeah, using the rattle can spray, it's not a bad thing. But yeah, the humidity can fuck with your results a bit. It really will. It slows down the drying process, the curing process, really. And yeah, I think what it is, it's the gold. I think the gold is too bright. If you're looking for dark and moody. And yeah, you could push the shadows a little darker on the armor of the horse and on the armor of the rider. I'm not familiar with how they look on the box art, so I guess I could just go over to Games Workshop and look at the box art, right? But are these Games Workshop? I don't even know if these are Games Workshop. I just said Games Workshop. I don't even know if these are fucking Games Workshop. Yeah, I think it's the gold. Like, if you're looking for dark and moody, yeah. Because, like, your work on the cloak looks good. And see how, like, pushes really dark, but you got, like, the nice gray tones down near the bottom? I like that. And I think, really, with your highlights, keep it minimal and to the points. Like, to the corners. Right? But, yeah. I don't even know if you're leaving any comments there, B-Man. I don't even know if you're even still here. No. But yeah, I think really it's pushing more of that gold kind of downwards, because the gold is pretty darn bright. I also kind of would like the rider and the armor of the horse to be a little closer. Like with the red highlights on the horse's armor pushing towards the red of the rider's armor, and then the rider's armor shadowed similar to the horse's armor, not heavily, just a little bit, but go a little brighter, you know what I mean? So more attention gets drawn towards the rider. I think that's also the other one too, is that you're still kind of work in progress here. Because the eye gets pulled away from the rider, and the rider, feels like, we should be looking away from it, because like I'm drawn towards that collar piece on the horse, like that on that chest, and his head, the horse's head, because those are the brightest points. And yeah, oops. Sorry, I was double checking my thing there. But yeah, I mean, again, also it could be the way the pictures look. I mean, you know, you're the best eye in that position, but yeah. You know what? I'm gonna quickly head over to G-Dubs. Is that a GW model? I don't even know, people. Stop me if I'm wrong. Oh, fuck off with the queue. I don't want the queue. I just want to go look at the site. They're not gonna let me look at the site. Seriously. Is this what we're doing? I can't just shop the site. I gotta like sit in this fucking queue. Are you serious? I can't. No, I'm done. I'm done screwing around with it. I'm done. Done. Oh, you are here. Okay. Here or here? Yeah, it's a new Blood Knight fuck. Blood Knight kit. It was a Freudian slip. But yeah. Ghost of Starman heading out now. Monkeys cooking steak for dinner with my dad since tomorrow's Father's Day here in the UK. If I recall, it's different in North America. Not sure. Tomorrow? Father's Day? Yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day. Yeah. Kaylee. Yeah, from what I heard, the Kris is just access to the shop to the site K. The Q, yeah. That's annoying. Alright. Well, okay. Was that it for emails? Oh, no fuck sent one. Oh, some pics. I'm pretty sure these are shared in the Discord, but we'll have a look. It's the new White King Better Pics. I like it. I like the dungy look of this. There was no text, so I don't think I have to read anything, right? For God's sakes, people, don't make me read things. Yeah, I like the weathering on the armor plates. I like the dungy look. Chainmail. Horsebone. Like, it has a very undead feeling to it. I like that. It's good. The base looks muddy. Like he's traipsing through muds. Did you add texture to the cloak? So it looks like there's a texture on that cloak. And I assume if this is G-Dubs, this is a plastic kit. It's very interesting. The texture on the cloak, is that deliberate? No fucks? Ooh, he's got a green glowy face. I like that. Immediately draws the eye in. Yeah, I like it in a horse's eye. I can see that. When you're applying rust, think about where rust gathers, right? Near impacts, round bolt heads, right? In crevices, that kind of thing, right? Not that there's really anything wrong with your application here. I'm just saying, like, just to avoid some, trying to be random with it. Think about it logically, like, because I'm looking at like the knee of the rider, and that looks like good placement of rust, right? Up in the upper shin, around his knee plate, in between the armor segments. Like on his shoulder pad, I see it up on the bolt head, and you know what I mean, like where rust would logically gather, as opposed to it just sitting there. Like if it was like a statue and it's not moving. Sure, right? Rust would kind of just be uniform. Versus if it's on something even undead, it's still moving, and where parts you know, would clink up next to each other, or if they're fighting, whatever, right? There would be brighter edges, the rust wouldn't gather, and you know what I mean? These kinds of things, right? It just, you know, tells a story, you know, on the miniature. That's all. Just kind of get into the headspace of building that narrative on a model. Were you using like acrylic oxide on the helmet? Give it kind of that brassy kind of look. It's interesting. I think you would have to reinforce the sense that we were looking at like a bronze or a brass or copper to have that verdigris kind of really work well. I often don't use the acrylic oxide all on its own. I often will use Sotek Green thinned down with Flow Aid so it falls within the recess, and I'll turn that into a slight shade wash, and I'll do that before I use acrylic oxide just to get a little bit more color depth in the rust and the oxidization. But yeah. Thanks, No Fucks. Thanks, No Fucks. For sending that in. Yeah, I like it. I asked a question in there. Let's see if he answered me. Yeah, you did add texture. It's the Tamiya putty. Ah, okay. Very, very cool. Yeah, very interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the Dark Commission. I like the green skull. Yeah. Kaylee, you have showed everyone else's work. What am I working on? What am I working on? Well, I'm trying not to spoil it because patrons will get access to this really soon. But I am working on one of the little duders from this box. I haven't even assembled the characters yet. And I was even tempting my son, because my son and I have been doing hobbying stuff together, which, you know, been a very long time since we've done that. So I'm kind of like hinting at, you know, maybe it's something kind of small, quick, and you know what I mean, like we can get into, right? So yeah, but yeah, I'm working on the two little thingers. Well, I don't know if I want to tease it yet. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm in frame here. Yeah, here, we'll pass it by real quick. There we go. Everybody's like, wait, what the fuck was that? James the Kid, Freudian slip. Yeah. No fucks given. Yeah, it's really hard to capture the colors of metal in person. You see the bronze. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, if you have a bronze and you have that verdigris in there, okay, great. Yeah, it's because on the pictures there, yeah, it doesn't. But again, it's the same thing with metallics if there's really close to the bright light sourcing, and especially if you're taking it off your cell phone, and you know what I mean. Like, there's all sorts of ways to, you know, capture all that color depth. Cell phones, unfortunately, with just auto settings, it doesn't really do it very well. Same with like color shift paints, right? Color shift paints on camera, it's really hard to convey that color shifting property that the paints have. To the eye, looks fabulous. On camera, it's like, well, okay, it looks metallic, you know? And yeah, it's, yeah. So, anyway. Kaylee, my bad. I didn't know you had a Patreon. You did early access sneak peeks for yeah. No, don't worry about it. I'm just teasing. I mean, I could just show it, and who cares, right? But I had posted like on social medias and stuff like that, like which one I was gonna do, and you know, just teasing it, just teasers, just, you know, just to wet everybody's whistle. That makes sense. No fucks given. You put it to use. You put it on. Use a wet brush and reverse wash it like with oil paints. Are you telling me how to use acrylic oxide? Are you telling me how to do it? B-Man, anyone get a screen grab of that? It's a high-speed fish. Fast as fuck, boy. Anyway. I love those videos. Stupid TikTok, man. Fucking stupid TikTok. All right. let's do the draw. Let's do it now. Let's do this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Let me see if we can jump over to a screen. Okay, so I have the list of all the names. I did this yesterday. Actually, you know what? Just to be fair, yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. So I input the fuck. I'm gonna have to pull up the video. All right, the video. This feed might chug a sec, just because I'm pulling up the video with all the comments, because I think, yeah, there was some people. It was somebody who left a comment. Okay, it looks like maybe only one comment. Okay, so there might be only one more person who has to be tallied. To be fair, amongst the contestants. Newest first, Nathaniel. Oh, okay, it's Nathaniel. Okay, well I can add Nathaniel. No prob. We'll add Nathaniel. Of course, you're gonna have to get put on the bottom of the list, but it's random, so who knows? Who knows? But Nathaniel, you've been added. I've added your name, Nathaniel. Have no fear. Of course. Oh, Nathaniel. No. Nathaniel. You put it on the wrong video, Nathaniel. Yeah, it was just Nathaniel. It was simply out of sheer greed. Nice. At least we can be honest with ourselves, right? That's the biggest key, is knowing ourselves, right? So, yeah. No, folks, I was telling you about the paint I use. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Dark Commission, the pupil becomes the master. I know, because the way it first read was like, he was explaining how to use the paint. And I was like, is he fucking explaining it to me? No, I know. I was just teasing. No, folks. Country Gaming of ND. Hi, Kris. Hi, Country. Did you? No, I'm not even gonna say it because then I'll have to input his name. Unless, of course, he already put his name in there. All right. So let's do the draw. This is gonna be. We're doing the draw. We're doing this right now. So get ready. If you want to know who's going to win, this is the moment you're going to know. So, how I do the giveaway, I've input everybody's name into a spreadsheet. 1 to whatever it goes to. Then I go to random.org, input the variables. I click the button 3 times. On the 3rd time, the result is the winner. And I will check the name of the winner, make sure that their comment was, appropriate. Like, give me Neatfi. That was, that's how you entered this thing, right? Give me Neatfi. Then I will contact them, or they will contact me if they're watching this live, and I'll get their shipping info and have a lamp sent out to them. So let's jump cameras here. What do we want? We want this one? Not really. Maybe this one. No, that's even worse. Maybe if I drag it over. There we go. Yeah, it's still gonna fuck up the other shit though. Okay, well, I've got the list here. Okay, got a whole bunch of names. It goes down to 184. Okay, see at the very bottom. Here, let it go. 184. And Nathaniel was the last one added. So Nathaniel, you're in the draw. And if you're a patron, you are already in the draw. But either way. So 184. 184. Okay. So minimum 1, max 184. We click it 3 times, and that is going to be our winner. Can we see that? No, fuck, we can't see that. Hold on. There we go. I go to random.org. That's how I do it. Okay? We ready? You guys ready? You guys excited? Country, what's the prize? The prize is a lamp by Neatfi. The company's called Neatfi, like Neat Fi Fee. It's a LED task lamp, and yeah. And if you saw the video of my review on the lamp, that's where you put your entry. But unfortunately, I'm about to draw, so you're too late. Unless, of course, you already did it, in which case you're in, because I've put everybody's names in. And if you're a patron, then you're already automatically in. All right, we ready? Ooh, man, my fucking coffee's cold. So here's the first click. First one. Second. Third. 74. Let's head over to 74. Hold on, let me just adjust this. Here we go. 74 is... Who's 74? Segmatum Obscurus? Segmatum Obscurus. Okay. Segmatum Obscurus. Okay, you're the winner. You've won the lamp. Country ND. Always too late, but that's okay. Good luck, everyone. So there we go. So I have to contact this person, and I will switch cameras because I'm going to have to move through my screens here. Let me go to see if I can find Signum. What is it? Signatus? Segmentum Obscurus. Alright. I have to find this person here. Give me a sec. I'll do this all on live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Where is his name? I gotta scroll through all this shit. 74, so it's probably gonna be a bit. Could I search for the name? Could I just be really lazy and just search the name? Because you never know. He might not have put it down properly. Nope, there it is. No, he said, give me Neatfi. Perfect timing as I'm trying to sort out and upgrade my station. All right. Oh, he is a subscriber too. He's a subscriber. Okay. So I'm going to send him a message. How do I send him a message? How do I contact this person? How? Usually in the about, there is like a place to comment. Okay. I can't seem to message them. I'm just saying, you won the lamp. Send me a email with your shipping info. Please. Kris at wayofthebrush.com. Should I tell him he's got 24 hours? Because we said that at the beginning of the show, right? I'm going to give him 24 hours. If he doesn't respond, I'll have to redraw. Yeah. So I posted it. Because normally you can just send the person a message, right? You know, I'm going to copy and paste it just in case I find something else that allows me to do that. What if I right-click his name? No. I guess I could reply to his comment as well. I'll reply to his comment. Well, I should have told him I had the 20. Yeah, he's got 24 hours to respond. Otherwise, I'm null and voiding it. It's null and void. Yeah. So there we go. We did the draw. Hopefully he gets back in time. Otherwise, I got to redraw. I got to redraw it. If he doesn't do it. Quirk! Oh! We can watch you fuck up in real time. Always. That's what this show's all about, is me fucking up in real time. What are you talking about? Come on, man. It's me fucking up in real time all the time, every day. Alex Legault, congrats. Yes, so congratulations to Segmentum Obscurus. Hopefully they get back to me real fast. Otherwise, you know, gotta draw it again. I didn't specify that you had to attend live to, you know, just had to just do it, right? So anyway, I guess if I really wanted to, you know, up the values of people attending this live stream, I mean, I guess I could have told everybody they had to be here, but not everybody can, right? And, you know, I didn't want to, you know, make the conditions too fucked up for everybody. So, you know. Country Gaming ND, congrats. I hope it's an illuminating experience. Brandon Taylor, if I want to win the lamp, what were all those games of tummy sticks we were playing for? Playing bum darts? Bum dart champions. That should be our league bum dart champion. Aaron Seach. Well, I'm in the stupid fucking queue, and my time is now, but they are not letting mine. Mine? What the fuck? Or letting me in. That was mine. Mine? Not letting mine. Mine? It's terrible, I know. Anyway. Risk! Hi from Paris, France. Congratulations. Yes. Thank you, Risk. And yes, congratulations to Obscurus. Hopefully he gets back to me. Because otherwise I'm going to draw again. We'll draw again. And watch it get him again. Maybe it was a bot account. You never know. Could have been a bot account. Don't even know. So for all you out there, let me just tag this entry here. I'll just say winner right there. In fact, we will increase the font size. There we go. So that way I have it. And I tried to contact him through his channel and through the reply on the comment of the video. So I've tried to reach out 2 ways. I thought that usually when you click a person's account and usually on their about, they usually have their about. They usually have like their email or contact them. I thought that was usually the thing with the YouTubeage, right? But I guess no. Country Gaming of ND, dad jokes my specialty. Yeah, I inadvertently make dad jokes. I'm not really a pun kind of guy. But yeah. Oh shit. All right. So, we covered all the bases today. Look at that. We got 7 minutes left. Maybe Segmentum Obscurus will message me back soon, and we can breathe a sigh of relief that he's made it. Because I need his shipping info. Shipping info. I'm gonna put randomizer away. Yeah, we'll put the randomizer away. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything good? Everything good? We good? We're good. Okay. So, congrats. Job well done. New lamp. If you're interested in a lamp from Neatfi, in the description below is a affiliate link. And, if you purchase a lamp, a little bit comes back to Kris, helps Kris out. So, feel free and check them out. I like the lamps. If you haven't seen the review on it, whichever direction it might be in. But yeah, I guess I could have had a link down below. But yeah. James Kent, I missed the chaos of the spreadsheet. We can sign ourselves. I know. Those are usually chaotic and fucked up, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fun when we do those, and maybe we'll have to do another giveaway real soon. What episode is this? Maybe we'll do another giveaway. Not today. Don't get your fucking hopes up here. What are we at? 349. Maybe we'll do a giveaway at 360. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a gift certificate, $100 gift certificate. Maybe we'll give $100 away. Does that sound like fun? Is anybody up for that? We'll do a giveaway, episode 360. I'll be sure to remind everybody. 360, episode 360, 360 of these fucking episodes. Good God! And if you go back and watch actually the first 10 episodes of Way the Brush are kind of lost to time. Because they were on Justin TV before it became Twitch. So, yeah. That's how long Kris has been doing this. Some of you are wondering, Kris, how long have you been doing this? That's how long I've been doing this. Since Justin TV was a thing. Which is not a thing anymore. So even I outlasted that platform. It became Twitch, but, yeah. I was doing Twitch before it was Twitch. That's how OG this guy is. What a weird flex. Such a crap flex, really. It's crap. It's crap. It's crap. Quirk. Last time I helped Kris out, I couldn't walk right for 3 days. Take that how you will. Well, you know, it was cold. You know, just a couple guys helping each other out. You know, tough times. Tough times. It was tough times. You know. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but no, I'll just end up saying something completely stupid, as usual. Old man Logan, there he is. Sup, Kris? What'd I miss? Unfortunately, old man, right now, it doesn't look like you're going to be the winner of the lamp. So, yeah. I hate to break it to you, bud, but, yeah. You didn't win. You didn't win. At least for now. Unless, of course, fuck, I can't say his name. Segmentum. I know, and you'd think with how much 40K I'm steeped in, and how long I've been playing this, and you know, reading these Latin sounding words, that this would just roll right off the tongue, but it doesn't. I don't know why. Segmentum obscurus, and in fact, I think that is what is one of those sectors of space is called, right? It's segmentum obscurus. Isn't that? Is it the very northern sector of the galaxy, or is that the sector that contains the Eye of Terror? Right? Come on, you fucking 40K nerds. Tell me. God damn it. Bunch of nerds. I am Dark Commission, Brokeback Gamer. Oh, man. It's a little that. Yeah, it's a little that. You know, we're just helping each other out. You know, we're confiding, and you know, sometimes when you let all those emotions out, man, it's just, you know, you just can't bottle it right back up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you just run with it. And, yeah. Old man Logan. Damn it! I want my money back. Then you didn't give me any money. I mean, well, you're a patron, but you want your patron money back? No. I should have on the patron. All sales final. Quirk. It's hard to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Wait, are we talking figuratively or? Because that statement can be read both ways, right? Because once it's out, it's out. You can't put it back in. That might have been the line that actually tipped the scales. Because once it's out, can't put it back in. Anyway, James and Kent. Segmentum Obscurus is where all the Black Crusades take place. That's the Eye of Terror. Yeah, because all the Black Crusades come out of the Eye of Terror. So yeah, Segmentum Obscurus is where the Eye of Terror is, right? I mean, I could just as easily pull up a map of the galaxy in 40K, but I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like doing it. Essentially, I'm just, you know, killing time, really, is what I'm doing. Quirk. I saw Kris's Eye of Terror. The old one eye. Dude. How you been anyway, Quirk? How you been? I know you've been busy with the life and everything. You're married now, right? I think, or has that not taken place? I don't know, but either way, James again. Something to do with where you can't see the beacon thing that I can't spell. The Illuminati. The Illuminati. They can't see the Illuminati. God damn, that coffee's cold. So, I think that's it for today. We did the emails. We did the Instagrams. We did the giveaway. It was a full day. And it's 120 minutes right on the dot. Right on the dot. The dot. So, hopefully, what's his name? Segmentum Obscurus. Hopefully they get back to me. Otherwise, because they're getting 24 hours from now. From right now. So by 2 p.m. tomorrow, if they have not messaged me, then I don't know. Maybe we do another drawing. Oh, no, I didn't declare the 24-hour thing in his message though. Maybe I better send a message to Obscurus saying, "Hey, you got 24 hours. Otherwise, I redraw." Or we just say he won, or she. It's probably he, but. Where the fuck am I? James Kent, the Illuminati can see you. Quirk, married, puppy, new office. Got 26 deals done this year so far. Cool. Wow. Nice. So things are going good then, Quirk. That's good. It's good to hear. The B-Man, good show. Have a great week. Later, duder. Disco Duke, episode 349, hot sacks and cold coffee. Yeah. I don't know, Quirk, if you were here earlier, but yeah, we were talking about bags of carrying. Yeah. Dark Commission, congrats, Quirk. Yeah, congrats. Aaron Seach, good excuse for a Sunday show, Monkey Lord. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about doing some streaming anyway because I want to get together the Dominion box, and I the only way I can really kind of like justify to myself like setting aside some filming is to do a live stream, right? And that's which is why I've been like it's a struggle to get live streaming done because filming stuff takes up so much time. And whereas if I film doing some assembly of some Age of Sigmar Dominion stuff, so don't be surprised if I just turn on Twitch tomorrow and I'm just sitting there clipping models and hanging. Don't be surprised. So yeah, Disco, see you soon. You'll see me soon. Why, you coming to Canada? Are you coming? Disco, are you? When you coming? If you're brand new to this hobby, you want some help with the color scheme, maybe you need some input, maybe certain aspects of painting are, eluding you, you need some help, you need some info, you want some clarification on technique and color and, what have you, send your questions to Kris@wayofthebrush.com. It is up there. It is also in the description below. If you're going to send pictures, send them as attachments in email. Don't send office links to other sites. And of course, in the description below is a link to wayofthebrush.com. Central hub of all the silliness, has links to all the social medias as well as Discord. Join us on Discord. It's a lot of fun. We keep conversation rolling there 24/7-ish because monkeys are all over the planet. So, everybody's like different time zones and, because, yeah. Here's one of those things. To get way off topic here, because some of these videos come across my path. But the flat earthers, for all you flat earthers out there, the time zones. Why would the time zones matter on a flat earth if the sun comes up right over the horizon and casts its light out across? It would be uniform daylight across the whole thing. So, like, why would time zones matter, right? Because they do. It's real world. I mean, we can call, China right now, and it's like, what, 2 a.m. for them. I think there's like 12-hour difference. It's nighttime for them. They're on Sunday already, I think, right? And same with Australia and, everybody like that, right? It's nighttime. So if the light's coming up on a flat surface and it casts light out, right? Then everything is illuminated all at once on a flat surface. That's how it works, right? It's like, I'm trying to think here, find something here. It's like this piece of paper. Okay, what is this? It's from Google. So if the Earth is flat, right? See, the shadow casts along, right? So if the Earth is flat, the light is illuminating the entire thing all at once. Why would we need time zones? Right? Why would we need time zones? We wouldn't. If the Earth was flat, we wouldn't need time zones because the light would be uniform across when it's daytime. Anyway, that's these stupid things. I know. I honestly don't really give that shit much thought because it's ridiculous. But whatever. Trey Bulch. Did I miss the giveaway? Yes, you did miss the giveaway. We did get a winner. The winner is, if you go to the video, scroll through the comments, it's Segmentum Obscurus. They won. But they have time. They only have time. They only have it's a limited time for them to get back to me, because I messaged them on 2 different things that they won. So they got to get back to me. They got to message me with their shipping info. Where the hell am I? Quirk, I'm gonna come over and slam your cupboards. Come over to your house, slam your fucking cupboards. Dr. Mission told me prove the world a globe over 2,000 years ago using 2 sticks. Yeah, no, I know. It's, yeah. Samuel, profound explanation. Well, like, you know, it's really, like, the whole idea is ridiculous, you know, and I think it started as a trolling thing, but now that there's, you know, so much disinformation out there that, you know, these people have confused themselves, or I don't know, like, or you have to have some sort of learning disability, I think, and it's not throwing any shade their way or anything like that, but like, seriously, you have to have some sort of cognitive reasoning disability to think that the Earth is flat. You know, now it also is like basically what I see must be real type of thing, right? If I can't see it, then it's not real. But you're also ignoring a lot of the science involved, and there are also visual experiments. And I remember there was one I saw where these 2 people were like, yeah, if you have these planks of wood and you shine a light and the wood have the hole in it, that if there was a curvature over a great distance, you wouldn't see the hole at that same height. And of course, they disproved themselves in their own video because, yeah, they couldn't see the light because there's a curvature. But anyway. I mean, the flat earth stuff is fun. It's hilarious. But, you know, taking it seriously? No. It's complete science fiction or, you know, farce. It's a farce. You know, like, it is... There's, like, to even take it seriously, you have to suspend so much reality, you know, and what you can observe, you know. And yeah, I'm afraid, I'm sorry, if there's anybody out there who, you know, is a flat earther, they believe that the Earth is flat, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of science and a lot of, there's some sort of something occurring there that you are not understanding. And unfortunately, it's not the rest of the world's problem, that you have a problem, right? So, yeah. Dark Mission, yeah, the old Flat Earth Society had an office in London since 1956. Just classic British eccentrics. Yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy, you know. I mean... It's crazy. I know. Anyway. Oh, I'm getting messages on Discord now and everything. Alright, so let's wrap this up. WadeRush.com. Oh yeah, that's what I was in the middle of doing, was the thing. Description. Patrons, huge thank you. Without your continued support, just wouldn't be able to continue to do this. Keep the lights on, all that. Consider Patreon support. It's at the website or down below. Various tiers to support at, various perks associated with those tiers. So a huge thank you to everybody. If you're not able to support monetarily, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, commenting, you know, ringing the bell, all that stuff helps as well. This is like pantomiming of keyboarding. I don't fucking know, but anyway, all it takes is a couple clicks of a button. You're helping me out a good deal. So huge thank you to everybody who does. And of course, thank yous. Big thank you to Carl, Guy Mural for Beer and Blood Bowl YouTube channel. Check it out. We always take time to thank Carl, even though he is no longer with us, for taking time out of his busy day to create the email jingles that play before the email segments of the show. It's always much love to Carl. And of course, speaking of love, much love to my baby brother Evan for creating the intro, outro music that plays at the begin and end of the show. It's always much love to my baby bro, Evan. And of course, if you're into rare comics, rare, not medium, not well done, rare, like still dripping, still hear the moo. Rare Comics, EB Comics, in description below. Check it out if you're into comics, and if you're not, then whatever. Either way, you know, you know what, you just do you. And if you're a flat earther, you do you, you know. But don't try and convince me otherwise, because you know, there's just way too much science there, and yeah, it's just too easy to disprove any of those fucking wacky ass theories. It's wacky. It's just whack. I'm sorry. It's whack. You know, it's silliness. It is absolute silliness. But anyway, where was I? We done? We're done. We got a winner. We had a winner. That person has some time to get a hold of me and confirm their shipping information, and I will get that sent off to them. Huge thank you to everybody who you know, participated and you know, yeah, made some comments and stuff like that. And yeah, of course, affiliate link in description below for the lamps from Neatfi if you want to just purchase yourself one. They're not terribly priced. I think they're fairly reasonable, really. And I like them. I mean, I've been using a lamp very similar construction for a long time, and it's served me well. Still serves me, and yeah, so I'm optimistic that this will serve me for a long time as well. So yeah. Dark Commission, tweed jackets and a pipe. Well, I don't have a tweed jacket. I got a pipe. I got my pipe. I've been toying with the idea of doing kind of a oh yeah, I smell my tobacco. I have one of these. I think I got this last Father's Day, I think. But yeah. Maybe I have to load it up. Maybe I have to load it up and go have a smoke. Maybe I have to go smoke. It's hot out though. It's humid. It's humid as balls. It's sticky. It's ball stick to leg weather. Alrighty. Take care of your brushes. They'll take care of you, and I will see you guys later. Later. Maybe. Probably. Who knows? We meet again, Mr. Bond. I may do a show like this one time. Just have dramatic mood lighting. Just have it dark, you know. Maybe. Not likely, but, you know. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Okay, go enjoy the rest of your day. Go hug someone. Stay safe. And get some painting done. Or modeling. Or gaming. Whatever it is. Go do it. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Put a smile on their face. Damn, these messages keep coming in. Alright. Get out of here. Go. Fuck. Okay, messages. Go. Go home. Do you want to go home? It's your home.